What is up, Batman fans? I'm Tommy from ZD Comics, and today you're witnessing a countdown to Batman Arkham Knight. There are only 23 days left. Whoa, that's ridiculously close. This is amazing. This is the best feeling in the world, knowing that we're only 23 days away. So I asked you in my previous countdown video to leave comments on topics and questions you wanted me to talk about. I read most of them and I found one that was just perfect. It's all about Poison Ivy. I thought I could just bang out a awesome Poison Ivy topic video for you today. So the comment is on the screen right now. I'm not going to bother reading it because I broke it down into a checklist that you're going to be seeing on the screen right now. So as you can see, we got Poison Ivy, and basically she was talking about, I think it's a she, I might get confused by the profile picture, she was mentioning GCPD prison break, which is Poison Ivy breaking out of GCPD and basically breaking out all the prisoners, because that is where Batman brought her in the recent To Go to War trailer. That's basically what we're talking about today, is the To Go to War trailer. Main feature was Poison Ivy, and in that she got brought to jail, so maybe she'll break out to release all the villains. Next up, is she going to be the final boss battle? Like Clayface was the final in City, and we got Bane in the final of Origins, the Joker, Titan in final of Asylum. Next up, healthy form. She complained about Poison Ivy not being in healthy form. I'll get into that later. We have the silly flowers. She didn't really like the flowers in the hair. Maybe your guys are thinking about this same thing, like, do you not like the way Poison Ivy's new look is? Do you think the flowers are stupid, and do you think she doesn't look healthy? Next up, we got a glitch that was awesome. I love when people point out these things, so I'm going to show you a GIF soon that's basically this glitch that the makers just completely forgot about, which is actually really funny, and it's funny how she spotted it out, and I already thought of a way to loop around it and give a reason why it's not really a glitch. So the very first topic today is GCPD prison break. I mentioned this in a podcast, the Arkham Knight is a podcast I'm a part of, and you're not going to see that video till later today, but basically what I mentioned was that, I actually do think that Poison Ivy was getting brought to that jail on purpose. Like, she's actually working for the Scarecrow secretly, and her undercover plan is to get Batman to bring her to the GCPD prison, which is in Gotham City, just so she can end up breaking out all the prisoners. And maybe that will be a big part towards the end of the game, where all the villains get released, and half of them you have to defeat during side missions, and the other half you defeat in the game at the end. How awesome would that be? I mean, it would give explanation to all the side missions that we could play, is that Poison Ivy literally broke out tons of villains while she was in the GCPD prison. Maybe Firefly is just one of the villains that got broken out when Poison Ivy was brought down to the prison. So yes, I definitely think that there is something bigger going on, just because, Poison Ivy just kind of gave up. She's not like that. She's usually more fierce and would want to fight you, She did try taking out Batman in the trailer as a joke, but I feel like she would put more effort into it if it was real. So this is definitely a little sketchy, and yeah, I think there's going to be a GCPD prison break. Now, Poison Ivy being the final boss battle is very unlikely. What I have noticed in all the Arkham games is that there's always a big character, literally big in size. Arkham Asylum, we got Titan-filled Joker. Titan-filled, it was bigger than Bane. The Joker was just a massive character to defeat. You looked small when you looked at the Joker. Batman was small compared to the Joker. And then we got Arkham City, where you're fighting Clayface, who's even bigger than the Titan Joker. Also, Batman's small, the villain's bigger. Then Arkham Origins came around, and we played as a insanely mad Titan Bane. Literally a mad Titan Bane, who was just also extremely large. So I feel like the character in Arkham Knight is going to follow that repetition, where we're going to get a character who's just extremely big. It could be Clayface, it probably isn't Clayface, Bane, or of course it's not the Joker, but it could be a Scarecrow hallucination that makes characters look big. Poison Ivy could be a part of the final boss battle, maybe doing some behind the scenes work just to make the environment that you're playing in very plant-like and scary-like, especially if you're under the hallucinations. It would be pretty cool to get hallucinations while Poison Ivy's using all her her plant poison at you too. And I like when they mix things together, but that is an option, and I don't think that's gonna happen though. I feel like Poison Ivy's gonna be set aside. She might do the prison break, and then Batman's gonna take her down, and that's it. So let's move on to the next topic. We got healthy form. A healthy form. Now, I think what you're thinking right now is that Batman Arkham City and Batman Arkham Asylum gave us a Poison Ivy who was like all green in color and looked like she was like a part of the Earth. She just got a new HD remodel in Arkham Knight. She's not different. She's not in like a sick form. She is in her healthy form. She just looks different. And that brings us on to the next topic, the silly flowers. The silly flowers in the hair is just her look. I think it works very well. Poison Ivy's always been those she's a plant character, literally a plant character. I feel like I'm talking about Pokemon, but seriously, like she's controls the plant, so it makes sense that she has flowers in her hair. And if you don't like the look, I'm sorry, but I don't mind it at all. This is the next one is this is awesome. This is a great topic. There's a glitch in the To Go to War trailer that we saw for Batman Arkham Knight. About midway through the trailer, when Poison Ivy's walking out of the building and about to enter into the Batmobile, there's this huge vine wrapped around her arm in the first scene, right? And then as she's about to walk into the Batmobile, it's gone. Like she was literally on her way to the Batmobile, you see it on her, and then when it goes to the next scene, it's off. So a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, like you're looking on the screen right now. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it was there and it's gone. It's really simple, guys. Between the cutscene where she's walking towards the Batmobile and the cutscene where she gets in the Batmobile, she obviously must have touched the wall where there are, plants going down on the wall of the side of the building, where the vine must just, slithered off her arm and back onto like a tree or something. We just didn't get to see it. I mean, it's not like a glitch that just disappeared, okay? People can complain about that if they like, a lot of minds wouldn't pick that up, but if you're one of those people that just picks it up, it can kind of be annoying to you because you're like, oh, I gotta think of my own reason why it didn't happen, and I hate that, but it's really small. It's really nitpicky. Nothing's gonna really bother me about it, and it really could just be explained as the fact that, yeah, she just, touched a wall and the vine slithered off, but you just didn't get to see that happen. So that's just a glitch that you could say is a glitch. I'm not even going to bother her with it. But that's going to end today's countdown video. I want to hear your thoughts on Poison Ivy and all the topics that we mentioned today in the comment section down below. Still leave comments and topics you want me to mention. Just say question or topic, then say your topic or question in the comment section down below. That's going to wrap up another Countdown to Arkham Knight video. Don't forget that I'm giving away a free collector's edition of the game. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram to stay updated on all things Batman. All these links can be found in the description box down below. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.